Hey everyone, this is PrinceBrightstar, and welcome back to Phantasy Star Online 2 New Genesis. So, we had a pretty major update today, which is basically taking us back to Retem, but we've got something we need to address first before we actually head back there. So, if I swing my camera around here, you can actually see there's a new task over at one of the trainers here in Central City. So let's go ahead and glide our way down to there and see what this is all about, and then we'll make our way over to Retem after that.
Hi there.
Alright, so let's see. So, mastering compound techniques. So, they're asking us to learn united techniques for Force and Tector. I need to be interested? Okay then, I'll teach you about compound techniques. As the name suggests, compound techniques combine two elements together. For example, Fomeglion combines fire and dark, while Baranción combines ice and light. And Quabatos, thanks for tuning in there. Then there's Zandion, which combines lightning and wind. You'll need to learn a United Techniques class skill first to be able to use them. Oh right, and you'll also need to be either a Force or a Tector, so remember that. So compound techniques are actions that can only be used with Force or Tector weapons. They become available once you learn the Force or Tector United Techniques skill. Learning this class skill does not require a skill point. They go into the names of the three techniques again, or compound techniques rather. Hitting enemies with techniques and Photonic Fury will fill the compound technique gauge. Damage caused by compound techniques does not vary based on an enemy's elemental weakness, and technique class skills have no effect. Alright, don't go easy on your training. As long as you follow my teachings, you'll be slinging techniques like the best of them in no time.
See you later. Okay.
Alright, so let's make our way over to the class counter then.
Thanks for stopping by.
And I'm going to go ahead and pick this up on both classes. So there it is for Force. And there it is for Tector. Looks like you learned compound techniques. That's great. Please try them out.
Come by anytime, okay?
Okay, so, now, as you can see, I am a Hunter Force, so I'm hoping that I'll still be able to take advantage of this, even though Force is not my main class. And also, just to note, the reason I became Hunter level 41 is just simply because I had enough experience stored up from before the patch to actually get this all going here. From before the patch, and now it basically just automatically leveled me up when I switched my class to that.
Thanks for stopping
Let's see
by.
if the same thing happens if I set my main to Force here. No, it doesn't look like it. Oh
Come
well.
by anytime, okay?
Alright, so looking back at the task real quick here. Yeah, so we need to use one of each here. And I think the best way to do that is actually going to be for us to head over to Resolve Forest, because we actually have a daily quest we need to take care of anyway over there, so why not take advantage of the opportunity? I'm going to go ahead and switch over, and I'm going to throw Zond onto there. And then what I'll do is I'll go to my sub-palette, and I'm going to set each of them Oh, interesting. So maybe this is locked to main class then.
Thanks for stopping by.
Let me try switching over.
Come by anytime, okay?
Does it show up now? Subpalette. Yeah, there they are. Okay, so it is main class only. That's fine. I'll still want to level up my force once I'm done leveling my hunter. But in that case... Actually, the quicker way then may be to head over to Vanford and just do this on a low rank. Just to see if the meter builds up quickly. And, as you can see, I was playing around with the photo room feature a little bit earlier here, so I actually need to turn that off. Let me go into the menu here. And we'll say reset. Set. And there we go. Now that gets me out of the photo room there. Let's join a group that's already running here.
PSE burst.
Oh, looks like there's a PSE burst going on. Right over there. Cool. Yeah, so you can see them building up in my subpalette there. Alright, we've already got one use here, so let's go ahead and try full Meglion first. It's basically a giant fire sword that was created there. Now, melee attacks, yeah, they don't build the meter at all, so it's only techniques that are going to build it. Another one built up, but it looks like we'll have to finish building it with the next group of enemies here. I'm not sure if it's the kills or just the use of the techniques that's building the meter here, so I didn't want to take the risk here of this taking longer. All right, so let's try Barantheon now. Okay, so that seems to hit multiple times. And again, the use of these compound techniques does not detract from your Photon Blast, so you're also still going to have that building at the same time when you're using techniques over and over to build the compound techniques up.
Trial start.
We got an Elvis guy down there. Also, what is going on with my lock on?
Success.
No, that should be set to single press. That's better. Oh my, it's daytime. Let's just keep building these meters.
Success.
Alright, we should be built up after the next group or two, I would say. We're built up for the last one here, Zondion. Let's go ahead and check that out with this group over here. Yeah, so a bunch of lightning shocks there. So pretty interesting. They say the most important part is hitting the enemy's elemental weakness. Please keep trying it out until you get used to it. But is there anything more to it? No, it looks like that's it for the, for that task. So, at this point, let's go ahead and send ourselves back over to Central City. And I'm gonna swap over to Hunter. As I'm teleporting over, I'm also going to send an announcement to my Discord, because apparently Me6 didn't send an announcement here. Give me one moment, everyone. Almost done. All right. So with that, let's go ahead and swap over to Hunter Force.
Come by anytime, okay?
And we have some dailies to get through, so let's go ahead and start with Resolve Force 2, since that will get us a nice 40,000 experience points. I'm gonna put my relic weapon back on now, which of course you can't see because I'm using a stealth camo on it. And then once we're done here, then we'll make our way over to Retem, so we can actually get going over there with all the new stuff. Because there's also a new task over there as well.
Enemy
sounds like something's dropping in here. I'm adjusting the volume here a little bit, because I'm noticing that's getting a little high. Even so, a little high. My goodness. You ever have one of those days where it seems like everything's gonna work out just fine, and then everything just kind of collapses around you? So, I was actually intending to stream earlier today, and then apparently something happens in my installation after it got patched by Steam, and I basically had to go through a full reinstall, only to find out that... Well, basically what was happening was the game was not launching after GameGuard was showing up. Turns out, something had gotten corrupted in my antivirus, so I had to completely remove that, and as soon as I did that, everything started working. Unfortunately, some of my settings appear to have been reset as part of this, so that's unfortunate. But at least things are working now, and I am able to bring this stream to you. Just about done with Resolve Force. I see the Booj in there, but I don't think we're going to need to take care of that. We've got a couple of dolls right over here that we can just finish off. There we go. Yeah, Rooks, everything's doing well now after those technical difficulties, but yeah. Things are going well. Let's see. Okay, so next task. Gotta do the food stand, gotta do the region map. And also need to gather vegetables in South Alio, so I guess let's knock that one out before we head over to Retem as well. Nice, there's one right here. There doesn't seem to be much around here right now. Let me try the other Ryuker device in the area here. More higher on Mount Pickel. Yeah, now I'm seeing it. Looks like I'm gonna have to climb up a little bit here, for one. And I know it's strange to stay in Alio when the new level cap is out, but at the same time, I mean, this is an easy amount of experience to just get as you're getting started here. My mag is sensing that gold container right there. Alright, and with that, let's head to Retem. We'll head over to Galner Coast, East Reaper device. And that was interesting, seeing rain for a brief moment there. Alright, let's go ahead and pick some food here. That should do nicely for what we need. And then let's also visit the mag. Actually, is this mag the, Oh, actually, we've got a sleeping mag to the north, so let's actually head up there. See if we can wake that thing up. Alright, we are headed south. Here we are. Alright, so... Kind of surprising, you're actually looking for minerals here. Or no, that's not what you're looking for. Why is this, green? Alright. Whatever, things for later. Let's give you... Yeah, let's give you some, mushrooms here. That's another 20,000 experience points. As well as the bonus for the dailies being done at 80,000. So already that's given me about somewhere between a quarter to a fifth of a level bar there. And with that, let's now head over to Retem City, since there is a new quest giver in there. And that is, Uhu here. Wait, you're... Perfect timing, I have a request for you. And they're asking us to defeat equalizing enemies in Retem. And those are going to show up in rank 3 or higher sectors. Thanks, then let me give you more details. We've been dealing with some nasty foes called equalizing enemies lately. They're able to strengthen other enemies around them, which makes it so that our attacks do nothing. We've been having real trouble with them, and that's where you come in. Finish them quickly before things get out of hand. It's best to take equalizing enemies from the front. I'll be waiting to hear from you. So equalizing enemies have the ability to buff other nearby enemies. The buffed enemies will not take much damage. Destroying the equalizing enemies will weaken other nearby enemies, allowing you to deal much more damage to them. Alrighty. Now, of course, there are some other things that we have to take care of here, but why don't we just head over to one of the rank 3 sectors? Let's head over to Retem al-Noth and see what we can find in terms of enemies. Nice, and it threw us right into a group with 7 players already, so... And it looks like we are primed for a PSE burst here as well. Oh, it's up there. Okay.
Trial start.
Ah, and it's a pack of Rappies we got here. Just regular Rappies. Unfortunately... Oh, nope, actually, we just built it back up.
Success. Burst.
There's the burst. Yeah, this is how you take care of those weeklies. Just get yourself into a PSE burst and go crazy. Oh, we got an arms refiner from one of those.
PSE climax.
Finishing off with an Elite Sand Noglet. Oh, it landed down there. And that's an elemental down. Up they go. Now, apparently there's also a new PSE Encore, or PSE Burst Encore function, so I guess the question's going to be, how hard is it to trigger that? We got a new trial all the way in the back over there, it looks like. So let's make our way over.
Trial start.
Alright, so... Are you the equalizing enemy? Looks like you are.
Success.
Gotcha, Rooks. Ah, another Rappy. Alright, and... okay, let me get this stuff into storage. And sell the rest of this stuff. I cannot wait for the auto-sell function to come out. I know they're saying that they're going to do it through Star Gems, but as I've said multiple times before, I've got just tons and tons of Star Gems that I need to use up eventually. You can see that here. I've got 13,000 just waiting to be used, largely because I had been storing up Star Gems from back during the classic PSO2 era, doing all the costumes and getting Star Gems off those. All right, Elite Svati Scythe here. And that's another burst.
Success.
They did add a new enemy suppression level, this being level 5 now, where you need to take out 1,000 enemies. And that will give you another 50,000 Meseta each week.
PSE climax.
Hey there, Wolfric. Alright, so I think it's time we put on that new photon art here. So it is called Relentless Cleave. Really? Did nobody draw its aggro? Alright, let's give this a try. Alright, so it seems like it does just a single hit. Where'd it go? Ah, underneath. A hit of 3,000, nice. has a bit of a wind-up to it. And it also doesn't seem to be that great of a gap closer. So, it seems like it's great if you're going up against a single enemy. What I have yet to see here is what happens if two enemies are supposedly going to get hit by it at the same time.
Trial start.
It hits both of them. And when I compare it to the other photon art that I've been using for a long time here, the Caliber Streak, it seems to be... the damage seems to come out a lot faster. So, actually, this might be a Caliber Streak replacement, potentially. Which, if that's the case, that's kind of disappointing, actually, that they're already doing new photon arts that just outclass other ones. Yeah, I get they don't want to do gap closers, but still, it kind of is something that Hunter needs at the same time if they're going to keep up with enemies. I mean, Force, it's just you target and really doesn't matter where you're facing. As long as you're generally facing a target, you'll be able to hit him with, like, Zond or something. Now, this is chargeable, which means it should also combine with other skills. And in fact, I just did test that. So, if you keep it held down, you'll be able to use it in combination with the skill that basically guarantees the avenging hit. Now, the fall rate on this... how is that? Yeah, the fall rate seems a little bit faster than Twisting Zapper does. And maybe that's where you would use the Caliber Streak. Whereby, if you're in the air, and you're still hitting a target over and over, and you don't want to drop down. That might be where I could see that still being used. But if you're just on the ground, or very close to the ground, then I can definitely see the Cleave Photon Art being preferable. Yeah, so like something like this I'll still use Caliber Streak since it's in the air. Yeah, I see that as well here, Rooks. Yeah, so... maybe what you would do... is use this until you're low on photon points, and then use Caliber Streak to finish it up.
Success.
So that way you can at least maximize the potential damage you're getting whenever there's a down going on.
Trial start.
And it doesn't take that long to get photon points back either. But I don't know. It might be a little situational then, when you would use it. At least they do give you a little bit of range on it compared to Caliber Streak, whereby for that one you're basically rooted wherever you are. Oh, you are. Okay. I didn't even notice you in here. Sorry. Alright, we got a trial over there, and we're primed for a burst. So let's head over.
Trial start.
And this seems like a big nothing of a group here. Alright, where's the equalizing enemy?
Success.
Oh, I see it now. It was that thing sticking out of it. Alright, that's level 42. Alright, so we got an urgent quest coming up here. I'll go ahead and turn that voice up a little bit here. That should be better. Yep, that's better.
Powerful dolls in the vicinity of the Retem region. All Arcs defenders, please prepare for deployment. Enemy reading confirmed. Please stand by.
Yeah, so I guess if anything, this is kind of a photon point dumper than anything else. Because it at least gets damage out faster than just doing normal attacks. Alright, let me sell a bunch of this again. Looks like we got a Fortos laser over there.
Trial start.
Or a Fortos launcher, actually. There goes the last leg. Ah, we got tornadoed.
Enemy presence eliminated. Good work.
Success.
Alright, let's see how we're doing on that task. Yeah, 2 out of 3 so far. So one more and that will be done. Alright, I think this room is falling apart here. We're only at 4 out of 8 now here. So I guess let's finish off this Fortos launcher, and then we'll start getting ready for the urgent quest. Nice, that's a physical down.
Success.
And up they go. Alright, I'm gonna make my way over to Retem City at this point. Oh my goodness, the cloud just came in. Alrighty. So, as of right now, having leveled up twice, I'm now sitting at a battle power of 2061, which I believe does meet the minimum for the new rank 2 of this urgent quest. So we'll be able to check that out. Now, aside from everything that we've done so far, there are some other tasks available to us here. Of course, there's the weekly weapon and armor enhancement, and then also one for clearing an urgent quest, which we'll be taking on shortly here. There's also a couple of new ones here for completing Leah May's side tasks. So 15 and then 30. And from what I understand, Leah May's tasks are now daily, so you'll be able to level up a bit quicker through those. And as you can see, they give a decent chunk of experience for completing both of those. In terms of additional limited time tasks here, I never finished up my Alio Relentless, so I don't know if I'm gonna go for that as I'm leveling up here, especially because of the EXP not being that good. But there are some new enhancing tasks available. So enhancing equipment, basically we need to enhance a 5-star weapon or armor to plus 50 or greater. Now, I did pick up that arms refiner earlier, and I do actually have a piece of gear. I haven't gotten up to plus 50 yet, so this is probably a good opportunity to do that then. Since from what I understand, there aren't any new armor pieces at this point. There might be with the update in 2 weeks, but as of right now, it doesn't look like it. So, I do have these Strugments on me as well. So, let me go into my material storage. Let's grab that arms refiner. Actually, I've already picked up 3 of them. I must have grabbed those from other tasks I've already completed. Or perhaps just got them as I logged in. But anyway, so let's go exchange enhancement materials, other, and I'm gonna do 20 of each. So I get 2 arms refiners. And then I just need an NX cube. Actually, no, I need 2 of them. Okay. And so now I can limit break this Schwarzest armor. Actually, I just got a new title from that as well. With that, let's go under Item Enhancement. And we'll grab the armor. And what do I have in my storage that I can use? I want to hang on to these Caligas just because there's a chance I might start leveling my other classes now in the future. Okay, so I do have some Prim armors that I could use.
It's stronger.
Almost got there, just need one more of those golds. There we go.
It's stronger. Come back anytime you want to get stronger.
Okay, that should have cleared up the task. Oh, I need to do it with 3 things, actually. Okay, so then... probably I'll be picking up the new weapon series at some point here. And hopefully I'll be able to get both the weapon as well as the rod, and I'll be able to create a new multi-weapon out of that. Especially since the Kukurozea, that is actually one of the other ones that I need to grab here anyway. I also need to level up a Griaga as well as a Cinquim to plus 40 or greater. I'll just take those up to plus 40. We've also got this boss enemy suppression in Retem region. Almost halfway done with that one because of what we just did over in Retem Alnoth. And the boss fight in just a moment. Let's see, I think there might be a few bosses in that one, actually, so this is probably going to go up a little bit past half, actually. Alright, Rook, since you were with me before, do you want to join me for the urgent quest? I'm over in Blockade if you want to do that. Or actually, you're right there. Okay, and I can see you're already at level 45 there. Cool. Alright, so this urgent is going to be popping within the next 60 seconds or so. Something else you might be noticing here is I've got this little icon now right here. And this is the new streamer mode that was added into the game to indicate whenever that's in use. And you could just change it in the options, or rather in the system menu right here if you want to use that. So I guess I'll go ahead and focus that one for now.
Attention all Arcs defenders. We are beginning a counter-offensive against dolls appearing in the Retem region.
All right, let's kick this off.
Of all Arcs defenders.
Yeah, I know there's also a Lizentos in this thing. Not sure what else there was in here. It's been... What can I say? It's been a couple of months since we've been here to Retem. There really hasn't been much incentive to actually be in the area. Since everybody was over in Alio for the past couple of months. Anyway, here we go. Yeah, there's that Lizentos. Alright, start by breaking the feet. Ah, that's a elemental down. Nice. I'm hoping this gives out a nice chunk of experience for running it. Of course, we got the bombs over here. You want to use your drop attack on those. That's right, there was a bubble snapper in here as well. Alright, heading up.
Jaws presence detected. Look out. It's getting started. Trial start.
Got the elemental down on that. Alright, moving on to the Dust Olvera.
Success. Trial start.
Yeah, so since I'm going for the battery here, I definitely want to stay in the air if I can. I think all my hits hit there. That'll help with going for the battery. Ooh, that's a bad spot on the rocks there. Alright, that's an elemental down. It takes a lot for this battery to break. Now, speaking of breaks... And now they're gonna start rocking out. Oh, they're up on the stage. See if we can force him out of the phase. Nope, they're still rocking out. There we go. My goodness, does this battery just not want to break? Alright, that's an elemental down. Probably doesn't help that we're the only two going after it as well. I think a storm is rolling in here. Alright, that's another break. Let's just finish it. And up they go. Congrats on the sub-level there, by the way. Oh, that's a good amount of Strugments there. Sell the rest of it. Alright, so I don't want to waste the opportunity with the storm, so let's make our way back over to Retem. See if I can pull us into a busy room. This one's getting kind of busy.
Attention all Arcs defenders. We are beginning a counter-offensive against dolls in the Retem region.
Alright, so it looks like we missed the storm. But we are primed for a PSE burst in here. We just need a trial to pop. Let's see. I believe the next group is actually down here. Ah, there's the trial. And that appears to be a vehicle rescue.
Trial start. Success.
Alright, that's one trial down. We still have to finish up the other here. And actually, this is only the second wave still. One target down there. Okay, back up. Another Scotty sight.
PSE burst.
Eliminated. Good work.
And we are bursted.
Success.
Rats on the boots there.
climax.
Oh, nice elemental down. Ah! Well, that photon blast was wasted. Oh well. Alright, before I forget, I wanted to make sure I get a new augment onto the armor piece that I added that I got up to level 50 here. So I'm gonna teleport back to the city. And let's see what we can throw onto here. Oops, I need to add augments. Here we go. Let's see, I've already got a soul on there. Magnus Note might be a good one to put on there for now. Yeah, I think I'll use that.
Here we go! Higher and higher! Come back anytime you want to get stronger.
Alright, cool. Alright, of course, everything that we've seen so far today has been mostly, battles, but there's some other stuff that's become available as well. Of course, there's the new AC Scratch ticket that's out, which, actually, I did manage to put together the new cast set, so let me head into the, salon real quick so I can show you that. Now, I'm not going to be changing up the costume that I'm using, but just for the sake of showing this off here. Let's see. That is... Yeah, it's gonna be over here. So here's the new helmet, or headpiece. And as I start to put the rest of this together, you'll kind of get an idea of what this is all about. Yeah, it's all the Tufent pieces. Yeah, so this new cast set basically has a bug theme with it, and one of the kind of interesting things here is it appears the legs at least are somewhat double jointed here. I don't know, it's kind of an interesting look for a cast to have. If anything, I might tone down the red if I were to keep this around. Yeah, because that red covers pretty much everything. I don't know. Maybe a green could work with the blue theme that I've got going here. Yeah, something like that, maybe.
Attention all ARCS defenders.
And yeah, as I mentioned before, the Liam A tasks, those are now daily instead of weekly. Those reset at 8 a.m. Eastern Time. And then there's some other stuff that's been added here. I was in the mode before, but I really didn't have it. I didn't actually show you how it worked before, so let's actually head out into the field here. And Rooks, you can join me as well here. Let's see, we're gonna go room keyword. And I'll set it to make a photo room. So now, in this mode, all enemies have disappeared. And then what we can do from here is we can set a, we can use command codes here. I believe this is what it is. Yeah, here we go. So basically, we're able to
Thank you for your contribution.
we're able to set what the time as well as what the weather is in one of these photo rooms. So now, if you're looking to get a specific shot of anything, you can just come into the photo room, set whatever time that you're looking for, and be able to take the snapshot that you're looking for. In my case, of course, I'm always interested in seeing what I can find in different places, just by zooming in and such. And then we got this place over here. Looking nice there, Rooks. Let's see here. Looking for the list of commands again here for the weather. Yeah, here we go. So let's say instead of a sunny day, we wanted something a little bit different. How about we say meteor shower, and we put it to 2200 hours. Yeah, that's a pretty beautiful view here. Oh, I think you're typing something here. Let's see. Do I have that active? Okay, yeah, I can see it. Under party. Yes, I see that here, yes. There is a photo room setting, section as well. Actually, you can control this down to the minute if you wanted to. Alright, so while there's nothing out on the field here, why don't we take a look at that pyramid over there? Because from what I understand, the entrance may be open at this point here. Now, from what I understand, the entrance, unless this has changed from when it was originally discovered, there was supposedly a cave around the backside of it. Yeah, so you're not going to be able to do any, like, material gathering or fighting any enemies in this mode. This is purely if you want to explore or get some screenshots or something like that. Alright, so let's see if this thing is actually opened up or not. Oh, and here are those photon sprites again. I still need to get that into the next secrets video. Oh yeah, somebody blasted this thing wide open. You having trouble finding it, Brooks? It's over here. Gotcha. But yeah, if we follow the path down here, we are able to finally see the entrance to this place. Now, obviously, there isn't anything here right now, since this doesn't open for 2 weeks. But it looks like we've also got a bunch of, our lizard friends here as well for the environment. Diamond? Well, it's a hexagon inside of a triangle. Or at least that's what the sign looks like to me. But yeah, the whole thing is protected in a shield of hexagons, apparently, like many other things. Not quite sure what this, I guess you can create steps out of this. Oh, I see what you're saying. It's either a diamond or the pyramid just goes all the way down to here for the start of it. We really don't know how deep the pyramid actually goes. It's possible a lot of sand could have covered up things over time. So if anything, this is probably more sandstone. Although, actually, considering the time scale that we're talking about, if the theory of it being a world ship plays out, and it only being 1,000 years later, there really wouldn't be enough time for that much to happen. But yeah, so this is what we're going to be looking forward to in a couple of weeks, and this is basically the upcoming content that's essentially the hardest content that's going to be in the game for quite some time once it releases. It's got 6 stages on each run, and each stage is somewhat randomized on the enemies that you're going to meet up against, along with what the objectives are. And then once you clear it once, I think it's once. Then other options open up for making it even harder to to complete the stages, but you also get point bonuses for each additional modifier that you put on things. So yeah, looking forward to that. That's gonna be a really nice addition to the game, and frankly, something that we've needed in the game for quite some time. Cocoons and towers only take you so far. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, it is drawing the photons in, so I wonder if that's what's sustaining the shield. It'll be interesting to come back in 2 weeks and see if it's still drawing the photons in at that time. Let's see, we've also got new weapons out, which I haven't had any of them drop yet, unfortunately, so I can't show them off just quite yet. Actually, I'm curious if they've dropped at all. Let's head back to the city, and I'm gonna check the shop to see if anything is actually being posted yet.
What is it you need?
I'm actually not seeing them posted on the shop here, or at least not the sword. What about the bow? These are the two that they actually spelled out. Okay, yeah, that is dropping.
Come again.
Okay, so then I guess since it's only been a day so far, not many of them have actually dropped. But based on this, I would say the drop rate of them is somewhere between the Thinquim and the Relic then, at that point. I am interested in getting the sword, specifically for the purpose of getting the tasks done. Yeah, this one here. We don't know what this Carvis Expedition prep ticket is going to be for, except that it's going to be usable in an upcoming campaign. So definitely want to gather as many of those as possible in the time leading up. Yeah, I'm pulling it up now as well. Let's see, swords. You're talking about the Arx Visiphone wiki? Or a different wiki? 'Cause I'm not seeing him on the Arx Visiphone wiki. Let me see here. Sorry, I'm still looking around for this thing. Okay, thank you. Oh, okay, so it's on the Huh, I'm surprised they haven't posted it on the Japanese wiki yet, then. But yeah. So, its battle power maxes out the same as the Greyaiga, and then in terms of what you get for using it, so you get at level 4, you get a potency of 22, damage resistance plus 5%, additional potency plus 5%, and damage resistant plus 50% when on Geometric Labyrinth. So, that's interesting, because that kind of removes the rest assign bonus that you get off of the relic weapon then. Yeah, no, definitely. It's really only going to be relevant there if you've already got a relic or a Cinquim. But inside the Trinitas, yeah, no, I completely agree with you. The damage resistance is definitely going to go very far there. And then there's the question of if those new, I guess they were accessories, not units, because units don't display anything on you anymore in New Genesis. Yeah, so I guess the question is going to be, is there going to be any new armor inside of Trinitas or not? So I guess we'll see soon enough on that one. Let's see here. Other updates with this update here. There are new augments, although I don't know if I've actually dropped any of them yet. Yeah, it would make sense if they were accessories. Yeah, I'm not seeing any new augments yet. So I guess I'll have to keep an eye out for that. The new potentials, of course, show up on the new weapon type. Dread enemies now spawn even when players are near their spawn points. So nice to see that they made that change. Also, some level 31 and up dolls drop new items, so those are probably the new weapon series. Yeah, and then they've changed up the whole waypoint system. So let me bring up my map here. Yeah, so now you can put a pin in it, write a note with it. Yeah, so that'll be a little reminder for myself where the entrance to the place is, if I happen to forget on the day that it launches. But then you can also say if you wanted to mark off where different dread enemies or gigantics show up. And in fact, I believe it's right here. Call this volcano building. That's around the place where you can see the if you remember the last secrets episode I put out. That's I think that's the spot from where you can actually see where the hidden building inside the volcano is. which once again goes towards that whole thing being a, basically being a giant engine. Alright, and then, of course, as we saw before, we got the new photo room. You can select between 1 to 32 players in a key room. Or in a room keyword. And then there's a bunch of other stuff in here, like face options and innerwear settings are now available under ornament display settings and things like that. Also in the Star Gem lookbook, or for Star Gems, you can receive up to 5 Star Gems per day, depending upon how many likes you get. It's 1 Star Gem per like, or that gets doubled if you're a premium user. There's also been some changes at the exchange shop, so let's take a quick look at that.
Thanks for visiting.
Alright, so this is still the same, where they're looking for gold prim swords. Yeah, here we go. So they've added some NX EXP earn plus 25 and plus 50%. Now, for these, you do need AC scratch items. But these only last for an hour, and honestly, with the way the game is giving out Star Gems right now, you're probably better off going to the Star Gem shop instead, and grabbing one of the NEXP earned plus 50s that lasts for 24 hours instead of paying for the AC items and converting them that way. Yeah, because they don't even take Star Gem items for these. These are AC scratch items only that they take.
Please come again.
All right, why don't we get this party rolling again here, and let's head down to Maquid lower level. Or wait. Let me take off the party setting here, but I thought I just saw actually that it's not actually max level there. Let's see. Reset. Yeah, okay, so alright, so they're doing this thing again, where they're only adding 1 region per week, or maybe we'll get that one after 2 weeks. Alright, so then, the only place that we actually can go for level 40 enemies, then, is Alnoth, then. That's disappointing. Okay. Let's see if I can find a room that's not full yet. Here we go. I should be able to... No, that one looks full. Oh, these are filling up fast here. Here we go. Alright, we are primed for another trial. Oh, and actually there's a storm going on, so this was the perfect time to come out here.
Trial start.
Oh, I've been grabbed. But yeah, with the, given that there's that 50% damage reduction plus another 5% on the new weapon series, I could actually see players, depending upon if there's like a time limit or not, actually stacking defenses for the upcoming content. Especially since there are certain tasks in there that require that you not use too many healing items. So if you could get yourself up to like a damage reduction of like, I don't know, so let's say maybe an 80%, that would go a long way inside of there. Don't know if that's reasonably possible or not. You could get, let's see, you could get 55% from the weapon, plus another 20% if you're going in as Hunter, plus a good amount from Massive Hunter, actually. That has damage reduction on there. Although that's an active skill, not a passive. And also, I don't think the damage, I don't think it stacks additively like that. I think it's 50% times 5% times 20%. So it's...
PSE Climax.
But yeah, I could see that being as one way of maybe cheesing the place if there isn't actually too much of a time limit. We'll have to see how tight those are. One leg to go.
PSE Encore.
Hey, there's an encore! I'll take it. Now the big question is it possible for an encore to trigger off of an encore? Alright, looks like the storm is over. I kind of wonder if maybe the encores are tied to the storms.
PSE Climax.
Alright, let me sell some stuff since I'm running out of space. Really looking forward to that auto sell feature. Oh, and then I think it saw my said my drop storage was running low as well. Yeah, here we go. Up they go. Oh, how did we get separated?
This is an emergency transmission.
Trial start.
Alright, I should get the last boss that I need here. Looking like that's gonna happen on wave 3, actually. There's the boss. An Elite Fortos Launcher. Let's finish him off.
Enemy presence eliminated. Good work.
Alright, that takes care of that
Success.
task. Still looking for one more equalizing enemy. And then I still got Leah May's tasks I gotta complete. But yeah, the rest of it is just enhancing weapons and such. Now, come to think of it, actually, enhancing equipment. Ah, it's calling for a 5-star specifically. Okay. Never mind. Anyway, just hit level 43 here. That brings my battle power up to 2095. Oh, that was a lucky block there. I got it not from the sword, but from the other one. All right, we're primed for another burst. With a trial going.
Trial start.
Nice physical down.
PSC burst.
And there's the burst.
PSC climax.
My mag might be sensing something nearby. Probably a gold box. Down they come. That's another physical down. Congratulations on getting one of the new series. Looks like it's a launcher. Alright, is it this box that you're sensing? Yeah, it's that one. Sure, if you want. Actually, I was thinking myself of taking a look at some of the Leah May's tasks here real quick anyway. So yeah, why don't you go ahead and do whatever prep you want to do on that while I try to complete some of these here. Let me start over in the Oasis here. Wow, this Oasis is doing pretty well for giving me the stuff I need. Alright, I've cleaned this spot out. Let me try West Retem next here. Alright, that does it for vegetables. Let's get the Thames meat next. Gold Spartanase, I'll take him. Alright, I think that's it. Oh, no, there's actually another. Alright. That does it for the Thames meat. I still need some fruit. Let's head over to Cape Keenlad for that. Yeah, there's a couple of spots down here for that. There we go. And then there's just gathering seafood and gathering minerals. Best place for that is actually back over in Aleo. So let me warp over to there. Yeah, we'll have to group back up, once I'm done here, Rooks. Oh, you Pats, it's only 2 months until we can take you down, without the damage reduction. As well as facing off against that level 64 Gigantix. Seafood is halfway done. Let me grab these silvers here real quick. Getting close on being done with the seafood collecting. Alright, that does it for all of Leah May's tasks for the day. And that means also that that first weekly is done, so just have to do those one more time this week, and then I'll get the second one done as well. So just looking for one more equalizing enemy. And then again, I've got to do all these enhancements here. Alright, I'm gonna head back over to Retem City. Oh, you jumped over to Alio. Alright, let me come back to you then. Which ones are you running out of there? Alright, I am here in Central City, so... come on over to me here, Rooks. Okay, I see you over there. That's good news. So none of the photon scales this time then? Nice. Alright, Gotcha, okay, so we're talking more the, oh, what was it?
Welcome.
So like the photon chunks, the monotite tetrasite, and things like that.
Come again.
Cool. Alright, why don't we head out to the field and you show me what this launcher looks like. I was gonna say that was the wrong theme playing there.
This reading.
Looking pretty nice. Let me get a zoom in on you here. Oh yeah, you can definitely see the dolls theming in there. Although it's not. I don't think it's actually using the. Let me get you from the back here. Go ahead and put the launcher away here. I mean, put it on your back. Yeah, so I'm not seeing any of the actual dolls material on there, which is kind of interesting. I do see where there is that pipe, but I would expect some of the material to be flowing there, but it looks like it's just like a metal pipe. Oh wait, actually, let me get a different angle here. Yeah, I just noticed that. Yeah. Yeah, now I see it. Yeah, it's definitely flowing there, so... Alright, so then... But it's interesting, it looks a little bit different from the normal dolls material, doesn't it? Although that just might be how it's showing up as a user weapon instead of as an enemy weapon, maybe. I don't know. I guess we'll see how the rest of this looks. Yeah, kind of like it is moving a bit faster, and it's not as dense, I guess. It's almost as if it's like been diluted or something like that, which is kind of interesting. Maybe it's maybe that's a way to prevent dolls from reclaiming them if an Arcs happens to go down. Just a thought. I don't have anything backing that up, but that might be one way to explain that. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. But yeah, that looks like a very nice weapon. Let me do this. Yeah, so here we can see the potential here at level 4. Potency at plus 22%, damage resistance plus 5%. And then while you're inside the geometric labyrinth, then you get an additional plus 5% potency and plus 50% damage resistance. And actually, the level equip conditions are actually kind of low on that at the same time. And I do recall hearing something about the idea that that Trinitas would scale to your level. So my question to that becomes: does it take the highest player's level, or is it an average of levels? Because if it's an average of levels, I could see players cheesing it by bringing in 3 low-level characters, and then the character that they're actually trying to score the highest score on. Ah, okay, I didn't realize that had been said yet. Okay. Alright, well that pretty much covers everything that I was looking to cover here today. Basically at this point, what's left for me is essentially just a grind up to 45. And to be honest, with the thunderstorms I got outside my my location right now, it's probably better that I close things off before I lose power here. So that's gonna do it for me today here. Thank you everybody for tuning in, and with all that said, this is PrinceBrightstar signing off. I'll catch you next time.